one day my assistant wrestling coach plays a song for me, and I'm like, "What do you mean you wrote that?" I'm like, "How do you write songs?" It was the best answer, although it ticked me off at the time. And he's like, "There's no right or wrong way to do answers or to write songs." And I'm like, in the world I grew up, there is a right or wrong way to do
Right.
everything. You said it.
Right.
And I thought he had the cheat sheet and he wasn't letting me
Yeah, in on that.
in.
Yeah.
And he was correct. There's no right or wrong way. There's no absolutely. And when I left that same day, he was like, "Oh, you'd like Neil Young." I'm like, "Okay." Never heard of Neil Young. A couple weeks later, I'm icing myself down after wrestling practice. I am just getting uh torched. I mean, just my I was wrestling pretty much nothing but All Americans. For 2.5 hours, and it was nothing short of a total fist fight. It was brutal, and I was the low person on the rung. I had no business being on that team. All of them, I come to find out, had been wrestling since they learned to walk. I'd learned to wrestle in 10th grade, but I'm out there, and one day I put on the radio to get my mind off of the pain that's going through my shoulders, my knees, and the radio is already probably 3 songs into an 8-song block, and this song comes on, and I just start bawling my eyes, and I remember thinking, that's what I'm supposed to do. I gotta figure out how to make music. I gotta figure out how to make something that beautiful, and I knew it was Neil Young. I was like, "That's Neil Young." I just knew it was Neil Young, and, I waited for the DJ to come back on and give the backlog, and he was like, "And that's Neil Young's new song, Harvest Moon." And that was really the song that was my big aha moment, and it took me 2 years, later, right before I graduated from college, maybe 2 weeks, I wrote my first class in math. I wrote my first song in math class. I wasn't paying attention, I never could, and once I wrote that first song, it was the proverbial, like, pebble in the dam.
Right.
Like, that thing
Unleashed.
Yeah, and then it's never stopped since. They have never stopped coming to me.